Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dilboy Stadium, where your Somerville Highlanders play host to Lynn English. The starting lineup for Lynn English: in goal, wearing number 0, Madeline Valencia. Number 2, Brianna Ortega. Number 3, Captain Mariah Fowler. Number 4, Assistant Captain Hannah Claffey. Number 6, Halen Romero. Number 7, London Sang. Number 8, Maria Roqueme. Number 9, Tatiana Velasquez. Number 10, Yankaria Mateus. Number 12, Cristel Romero. And number 17, Yanalise Reyes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. In net, wearing number 1, Julia Ravkind. Number 3, Caitlin Logue. Number 4, Bridget Bourgogne. Number 5, Fiona Rixone. Number 6, Delia Richardson. Number 9, Annika Johnson. Number 10, Wendy Santos Mena. Number 11, Isabella Membrano Gomes. Number 12, Annalise Brand. Number 16, Adriana DeGoyer. And number 21, Sylvia Ellsworth.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Somerville Councilman at Large Jake Wilson, knower of all things soccer, former head of Somerville Youth Soccer, as a matter of fact. And Jake, today we have Lynn English, the Bulldogs, coming into Dilboy Stadium to face off against the Highlanders. Highlanders coming off a 1-1 draw at Medford. Medford number 2 currently in the GBL, just behind the Highlanders. So the Highlanders now set up 2 remaining GBL games, 1 against Lynn English, 1 against Everett. If they win both of those, they are, for the 2nd year in a row, GBL champions.
Yeah, tough result for Somerville last night. I know they were displeased with not getting the 3 points at Medford, but the good news about the schedule is it gives them a chance for immediate redemption here today against Lynn English. So sometimes the schedule smiles on you and lets you get that bad taste out of your mouth as quickly as possible.
Of course, the Highlanders were able to defeat Lynn English at Lynn English. Score of 6-0 in that contest. And so they do come into this situation with the opportunity to win out in the GBL with victories over Lynn English and Everett. And we will have coverage of both of those games, including today against Lynn English and next week against Everett. And with wins in those, they will be able to win the GBL 2nd year in a row. As we look at the GBL standings, the top 3 in the GBL would be Somerville at number 1, 9-1-2 in the GBL, Medford 9-2-1 in the GBL. Highlanders do have the tiebreaker by defeating Medford earlier in the year and then drawing with them as well yesterday. And then Lynn Classical, who's been leading all season, they have now dropped down to 3rd place, 8-2-1. by virtue of losing to both Medford and Somerville 2 losses in a row. Those were their first 2 GBL losses, and that's now dropped them down to 3rd place. So it's all on the plate for the Highlanders. It's right in front of them, and all they need to do now is go out there, reach out, and get it against first this Lynn English squad that we see coming out onto the field here today. So the Highlanders have 6-0 victory at Lynn English. Of course, we know they can light up the scoreboard, and hopefully they will be able to do that once again today against Lynn English. Lynn English coming in with only one win on the season, 12-1 overall. They are ranked number 51 in Division I. That is the last place in Division I. They are last place as well, number 8 in the GBL. Highlanders, of course, number 1 in the GBL. In the most recent rankings, they were number 41 in Division II. Of course, they are going to go to the playoffs, and any way that they can move their ranking up, that can help them out as well in terms of matchups. But we are looking at the possibility of the GBL championship on their boot in the next 2 GBL games.
Sadly, just the math of how the power rankings are done, this game is going to cost them. They could win this game 30-0, and it will still cost them because of the maximum goal difference from one game. But got to play them all. See some changes out there. See the Highlanders sporting the pink socks here for a pink out during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and should be a good opportunity for them to get 3 points.
As we are underway here at Dilboy, Bulldogs versus Highlanders. See how the Highlanders are setting things up here. As they look to get into the attack here. Isa Membrano Gomez out there getting the start today for the Highlanders. And right there you see Delia Richardson as she pulls it around to the far side, looking to turn the corner, find a cross if she can. She pulls that one back. She battles around, able to drop that one back. Booted right into the area. Quick challenge there, and the header went off to the side, out of bounds for the goal kick. I was wondering maybe if their goalie, Madeline Valencia, had gotten a fist to that possibly, but
she did get a fist,
no.
I believe, Todd. She was able to parry that. She might have gotten a piece of Annika Johnson possibly too. Looked like Annika was holding her nose or her face. Couldn't have been too bad a contact because she she's out there seemingly doing fine, but yeah.
Highlanders once again controlling possession here. Something they're going to look to do throughout the game today.
And the changes we're seeing out there, Isa Membrano Gomez playing on the right wing, and we're seeing Sylvia Ellsworth in sort of the stopper role on the back line.
That ball sent back. As Logue with it, she'll send it out wide. Highlanders looking to build here with possession against Lynn English, a team that they should be able to beat as they come into this matchup. But we learned yesterday in a tough matchup against Medford, sometimes you just don't have everything you need in the game. It's Isa, perfect center there. The opportunity here for Annika as she was unable to get it through the line of the defense. What a beautiful pass up to Isa as well. She plays it back. Nice play back there. And a good shot here from just outside the box. But going to go wide as Valencia chases it out.
And you said it, Todd. Those were 2 really nice balls. The first by I think it was Wendy Santos down the line to find Membrano Gomez, and Isa did a really nice job of crossing there. Annika Johnson just couldn't sort of find the opening, couldn't get the ball out in front of her to take the shot, and ended up getting deflected.
Highlanders once again looking to build on their possession. Isa with the touch. Now Wendy chasing that one down. Romero coming away with it though. Knocks it away for Lynn English, but the Highlanders now, as Sylvia Ellsworth was able to send it back, and now they're looking to attack again. They give it to Wendy. As Wendy pulls that one back nicely. And Elise Brand plays that one forward. Richardson got the touch out. Now she's going to chase it down, trying to work another cross from that far side, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Good quick throw.
And that's right in there. Annika's got it at her feet. Drops it out to Wendy. Wendy comes all the way out here to Isa. As they work it around, trying to get to the edge, find that cross. Nice pass by Isa, gets it to Wendy. Oh, looking for Wendy maybe to wind up, take that shot next time.
Really good cross there by Isa with her left foot there to find Wendy Santos at the top of the box.
We know Wendy can fire it off from there if she gets a good shot at it. There's another opportunity here looking for the cross that comes in. Johnson is right there, but it gets deflected to the goaltender Valencia, who puts the grip on it.
And so far it's been all Somerville here. They're putting the Lynn English goal under some real threat.
The Highlanders coming off that 1-1 tie against Medford yesterday at Medford. Like you said, Jake, a good opportunity. The schedule affording them the opportunity to get that right out of their minds. Don't worry about that. Just play the next game. And they have that opportunity today. As that one skied up. Taken nicely there as they play it forward. Another nice pass out to Issa. She cuts it in. Nice pass by Issa, leading. Very beautiful work there as Johnson's in. She fires, and Valencia, going to the pitch, is able to control the rebound as well. Nice job by Valencia as she was able to hold on to that shot by Annika Johnson.
Yeah, and Annika just put that just right at the keeper. A lot of the goal to aim for. Probably looking for the back post. If she had it to over, I would back her putting that wide of the keeper into the back of the net.
As Ellsworth sends that one forward. And we're going to get, looks like a handball here as it bounced up. So Lynn English will get the free kick. Highlanders dominating possession the first 5.5 minutes of this game as they've had multiple opportunities offensively, generating a lot of good opportunities. We've seen some great passing as well, setting up those opportunities.
Yeah, that passing game is clicking right now for Somerville.
As that ball goes out of bounds off the Highlanders. Once again, the Highlanders get the possession on the attack here. As Johnson will send it out wide, almost got that through to Issa. Wow, that was, I mean, you know,
that was
Reyes
a small
was who cut
opening
through.
there. Very small opening. She almost threaded that through, Todd.
Reyes almost did not get there. She tracked over to get that. As Johnson now looking to cross, that's going to be knocked out. Corner kick opportunities. It goes off Brianna Ortega of the Bulldogs.
And it looks like Delia Richardson's going to come take the corner here. I think. No. I got it. Yeah, it's
Yep,
Delia.
Delia.
It's Delia.
And the Highlanders set up on the far post.
I'd love to see a near post run here with all that room in front of them in the box.
Tons of room. Angling that way. Tried to get it to Issa right there, right at the PK spot, as a matter of fact, but was able to get through her. Now Wendy chasing this one down. Sends it back. Now Issa with the touch to Wendy. Very nicely done. Wendy just a little soft trying to get it back to Issa there. Highlander's going to bring it back as Rickson sends it into the center there.
It was a really intelligent pass there by Fiona Rickson. You're programmed to go back, but she would have put her teammate under pressure. Instead, with her left foot, found a teammate in center midfield there.
Nice touch there by Delia Richardson as that sets up the cross. And Valencia, once again, just able to touch the cross down and got it played back to the goalie by the defender. I don't think that's legal. But
that is not legal. That was an intentional back pass to her goalkeeper. That should be an indirect free kick to the Highlanders. Not a penalty, it's an indirect free kick in the box. But that was a clear back pass. Intentional, too. Referees missed that one.
Highlanders dominating this possession so far in this game, generating plenty of scoring opportunities. Looks like the Bulldogs may have gotten away with that intentional back pass to the goaltender.
It was with their feet. It's for those who don't know, the FIFA law is if it's an intentional back pass with the foot, the goalkeeper cannot handle it. They have to use their feet. So maybe the officials need a refresher on that one.
As Hannah Claffey trying to get that to the center. They're able to get it to the center where Crystal Romero's on it. As Romero trying to make a run, she's taken out from behind there, tackled very well, ball taken off of her feet.
First real semi-attack there for the visitors.
That goes out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Highlanders will inbounds. 8 minutes, or now 9 minutes elapsed here in the game. Highlanders dominating time of possession thus far. As that just knocked out as Maria Rakeme. Nice pass down, nice throw in down, I should say. Richardson will turn it, send it back. Got some grass there to use. Centered it, but knocked away by Hannah Caffey. Now, nice job there as they get it back to Ellsworth. Now Rickson with it, as Rickson brings it forward.
And I don't know if Issa realized it, but she could have made a real run forward into space there because their sweeper is playing everyone on side.
As Brand gets it now. Brand sends it forward. There's Richardson. Richardson takes the shot. And once again, Valencia just barely able to control any rebound at the last second as Annika Johnson right on the doorstep.
I mean, if there were more than 10 minutes played in this game, you start to maybe get a little concerned. But Somerville, they're generating so many chances here. The goals are gonna come.
No doubt about that. And in addition to that, Lynn English not really generating a lot of possession for themselves.
Possession feels like it's about 90-10 right now in this game, which is wild.
As we have a whistle on the throw-in. Going to be a violation on the throw-in by the Highlanders, so Bulldogs will get the possession.
Every coach loves to see a foul throw. They do not. They do not. I get mad at my U10s when they commit foul throws.
And the Highlanders, once again, will throw it in. Yeah. It might have been they wanted to move back. I'm not totally sure.
That's fair. That's not a foul throw then. That's fine.
So
I'm here for players getting aggressive with how far up. Make the ref move you back. Take all that space for the throw-in.
As Rickson fires that one forward. Claffey knocks it back for a moment. Wendy now with it. Sends it to Brand. Annalise working through the traffic. Gets by Claffey. Sends it in to Richardson. Richardson over to Johnson. Beautiful passing here. Annika Johnson's in. She's got it on the foot. Let's see where she goes. Near side post. Into the back of the net. Highlander goal for Annika Johnson.
I was a little worried that Annika took one touch too many there. The goalkeeper did a good job of getting down to the ground, but Annika looked like went possibly, I need to see a replay, it looked like maybe she went over, lifted it over the outstretched leg of the goalkeeper, beat her near post.
Yeah, Valencia looking like a butterfly goalie in hockey there as she went down trying to get a leg out to stop that one. I think you might be right. Annika may have shot that one just over her leg. And the Highlanders lead 1-0 after the goal by Johnson.
And there's the breakthrough. It's been coming. It's definitely been coming.
Have to be honest with you, Jake. We were waiting all day for a breakthrough yesterday as well. I'm glad the girls were able to make that breakthrough.
Thanks for reminding me about that game, Todd. I'd managed to not think about that for
Annika Johnson.
As I was thinking about that game, that ball out on the Highlanders, as I was thinking about that game from yesterday, those who haven't checked it out, it is available on our feed. Somerville Ed TV, check that out. It was a very, very frustrating game, though. Lots of scoring opportunities, lots of great ball movement by the Highlanders, but just couldn't quite get it in. And it was similar to one of those games where you have your ace pitcher on the mound and the offense just didn't generate anything, but there were so many chances. It was just dumb luck in a lot of cases and some excellent play as well by Medford.
Yeah, Medford defended really well. Who knows? Maybe some Medford supporters will want to watch that, rewatch that one.
Good point.
Can't imagine too many Somerville folks want to put themselves through that again.
Oh, you got to clear that out of the system, Jake. You get that cleared out of the system as they get ready for the playoff run. Now they can really focus on getting set up for the playoffs coming up on both, of course, the boys and girls sides. We will have postseason action for the Highlanders. 12 and a half minutes elapsed, I should say. Highlanders leading 1-0 on the goal by Annika Johnson. As Lynn English trying to build some possession to get something going for themselves. Issa pushed down to the ground from behind. Whistle sounds as Reyes commits the foul.
And that was a clear shove from behind.
And once again, controlling in midfield. That time it's Johnson. She sends it forward to Richardson. Richardson's on a run here. Can she get the foot to it? Valencia out off of her line. Nicely done there with the feet, but the Highlanders control on the far side.
And I believe the left back for the visitors was playing Delia onside there. She was beyond the center back, but not beyond the left back.
Highlanders trying to build another opportunity from that far side now. Nice pass trying to get it to Wendy at the top of the box. Got knocked away, but not out. Claffey couldn't clear it. Now it lands with Issa. Issa with the shot, and Issa with the goal. Issa Membrano Gomez with the goal for the Highlanders. They lead 2-0. A really nice shot by Issa and a nice pass to get it to her.
Yeah, Issa was in the right place at the right time, and she was ready to shoot that. That's a big part, is just being ready and saying, I'm going to take this opportunity. And she struck that thing well.
Absolutely. Just immediately struck that excellent point, Jake, in terms of just taking that shot so quickly. I think it surprised Valencia.
Yeah, and she wasn't going to get anywhere near that. That thing was hitting the upper corner of the goal. It's got to feel good striking a ball like that.
It really does.
But Issa is good value for that goal. She's been playing really well, linking up well with Wendy Santos and a little bit of Fiona Rickson on the right side here, and it's good to see her get a goal that's well deserved.
As Fowler was able to steal that one.
Number 11, Isabella Membrano goes.
As they try to get the center to Fowler, she's immediately double teamed. The Highlanders looking to pull this one away. Out of bounds, it'll go off of Fowler. Highlanders will have the possession.
Gomez.
Highlanders once again on possession as they're making another run here. Delia Richardson, nice pass out wide. As now this is being taken, let's see, good turn in. Centered, looking for Johnson. Johnson off the post with her single touch shot there. And now the Bulldogs able to clear this one away.
Unlucky, Todd.
That was unlucky.
Really nice play, though. Great cross, great positioning. Just that extra coat of paint on the post.
It's been difficult for days now, Jake. Is that ball out of bounds? I believe Bulldogs will get the possession. "15 minutes in, Highlanders leading 2-0. Goals by Annika Johnson and Issa Gomez. Now out wide.
A little miscommunication there.
A little bit too wide out of bounds to the Bulldogs.
And we got Carolina Brzezinski there doing some good play up top in the striker role, and with Camila Plata now on at right wing.
This ball brought back. Rickson will take it. Centers it. Looking for Ellsworth. Taken away by Fowler there. There's Wendy Santos just coming in, just taking it right away from Fowler. Now Burgoyne lining this one up, looking for the avenue of attack. And that ball knocked out of bounds. Nice job there by Brzezinski as she's able to get that one away.
Good ball.
And once again, Annalise Brand, space in the middle, gives it up to Plata. It's Camilla, beautiful pass there to Richardson. Delia, she's out wide, looking for a possible cross. She'll drop it back. Brzezinski a little betrayed by her first touch, a little too strong on that one. Islanders looking to control once again. As Plata will settle that out to Rickson and then come out to make her run. Oh, look at the speed. As Plata's around the corner, she's going to cross that, looking for Johnson. Johnson will whiff. Delia Richardson didn't, but Valencia wipes the hand to it. There is a rebound, and Richardson puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Brzezinski went for the first-time finish there. Didn't connect with it, but it ended up resulting in a goal anyway because of Good, determined attacking play by Somerville.
Richardson got the hit to it there to close the deal on the goal. Valencia had been controlling rebounds, but let one bounce away there. So as we take a timeout on the field,
9, Annika Johnson.
Highlanders lead this one by the score of 3-0. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV as the Highlanders lead the Bulldogs of Lynn English by the score of 3-0 after the goal by Delia Richardson. So the Highlanders defeated Lynn English 6-0 at Lynn, and we are not even halfway through the first half, and they are already halfway to that 6-goal total with 3 goals today. Annika Johnson opening the scoring, Isa Gomez with her goal as well as the second, and then Delia Richardson, her goal is the third. So the Highlanders leading by that 3-0 mark here. Of course, GBL championship, second year in a row on their boots collectively, as Plata has that knocked off of her feet out of bounds. Highlanders maintaining possession. Highlanders with a win today against Lynn English, as well as a win against Everett next week, will secure their second straight GBL championship. By virtue of having 9 wins on the season, as they do, they have already qualified for the Division II playoffs as well. So a real year of accomplishment for the girls' soccer team, especially when you bear in mind, Jake, they began this season 0-3 and 0-1 in the GBL, losing to Revere to open the season, losing to Mystic Valley to open the season as well. Very difficult situations there that they are able to bounce back. They lost to Cambridge as well. They're able to bounce back after that 0-3 start and really run off a good run of victories.
Yeah, you can see a team coming together. It was always going to be different this season after graduating Lily Martin, who just generated so many goals for them last season. So much of the attack went through her. It was always going to be a transition year, and they've done it. They've done a really good job of finding their identity. The finishing could always be a little better, but it's the midfield looks really improved from last year. Wendy Santos and Annalise Brand have really formed a good partnership in the midfield.
I agree, absolutely. And Brzezinski out there, nice touch for her. She was able to get it back again, looking for the cross, that time knocked away late. Now Ellsworth will play it back. Highlanders still dominating in the possession. As that one being chased down there by Brzezinski. She saves it from going out. Great job there by Carolina. As a throw in now. As Emma will take that. I have misnaming Emma Lounsbury there. Can't do that.
I know, Todd. What's your excuse? The numerals are so easy to read, and
well,
we're not looking into the sun one bit.
And nobody pointed out to me. I should know though. She's got the long white sleeves. That's how I should note that.
I mean, I'll tell you, love to see the pink socks worn. Something about it is like, I don't know if players are wearing them a little bit differently, but like that has impacted my ability to differentiate between players today.
Ellsworth will play that one to Wendy. Santos plays it back. Now Delia has dropped back into a defensive position as she's got it after scoring that goal. Plays it forward looking for Plata. It's Camilla making her run now. Pulls it back. Bring it more to the center. She'll drop it back to Delia. Delia looking to load it up from there. Pops it into the area. Nice job cutting through, giving the opportunity to Annika Johnson, and she will finish it. What a play!
It looked like, for everything, that ball was headed out of play. Delia misstruck the cross into the box, but it just shows you never give up on a play. Highlander was able to go in there and stay with the play, cross it, and it's a goal.
Absolutely, a fantastic job there, sticking with that play, as they were able to pick up the assist on that. Annika Johnson with the goal. as Richardson will play it.
Somerville goal number 9, Annika Johnson.
Highlanders now leading 4-0. 21 minutes into this game. Great job. Olive Red, I believe, was who was cut through there and was able to get the assist on that play. Another nice pass there by Wendy. She gets it out to Camilla. And Camilla turns the corner looking for the cross. Sends it in looking for Annika. And Johnson just not able to get it directed towards the goal, unfortunately. Now Delia. Out wide now, Lounsbury with it. Pops it into the middle as Brand. Now Santos gives it off. Plata pulls it back. Plata's got the left foot. She thinks about it. She puts it up. And Camila Plata with the left foot. Top of the box. Top left of the goal.
It's an avalanche of goals here, Todd. They're coming thick and fast. I think that's 12. That's 5 goals in under 12 minutes, maybe in under 10 minutes.
It might very well be, as we are at 18-13 remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading 5-0 already, and the goals are all over the place, Jake, as we have Isa Gomez with a goal. We have Annika Johnson scoring twice. Camila Plata now has put her name into the book, and of course Delia Richardson with a goal as well. Now Layla Barka-Gresh will play that one forward.
Correction on the previous goal. Goal to number 13, Carolina Brzezinski at 19:23. And at 18:13, number 7, Camila Plata.
Now back to Plata. It's Plata now with the run. Sends it towards the center, and Valencia is there. As Valencia was able to control that one, did not give up a rebound on it. You heard the correction from Richie. I'll make my correction as well. Carolina Brzezinski with the 4th goal.
And I think that was Olive Red who was the player. It's really, we have a huge glare from these windows, but I think it was Olive Red who stayed with the ball and then had the assist on it after that effort play.
Highlanders still controlling possession here, leading 5-0. As we will have to check to see when the running clock might begin, Jake. As Lynn English still struggling to maintain any possession. They lose the possession once again right around midfield. Now Plata has it. She has space as she's able to get into the middle. Centers it there, gives it to Barka-Gresh.
Great ball.
Nice pass by Barka-Gresh. Shot there. Goes just wide.
I'm not going to try to guess what's going on in Coach Arias's mind. When I'm coaching, that's what you want to see, really good balls in, and either a really nice save by their keeper just to keep the score from getting too far out of hand. But you want to see the good principles of play at work still, which they are.
Corner kick here for the Highlanders. Elia Valdez was who was on the attempted score there. There she gets it off of her feet, tried to get it off the top of her feet into the goal with a little hopping shot there for Elia, and came so close.
What a cross there. What a corner taken. It was just absolute dropped on a dime there.
Highlanders really looking strong with their passing right now, doing a fantastic job as they pressure the ball here, force the turnover once again. Lynn English really struggling with that possession. Highlanders happy to take it. 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Highlanders up 5-0. Plata looking for the inbounds here. Now played back, Richardson with it. Layla Mahoney in the game as well. She's right there at the edge of the box. As Plata tried to cross it, it was knocked out by Reyes. Reyes able to clear it away.
I believe that's Sarah Pock.
That's what I was trying to look up.
The freshman in playing in defense. Good to see Sarah getting some varsity minutes.
Absolutely.
Very good defender. Probably, I'm guessing, primarily playing JV this season, so good to see her get a call up and get some time here. And she's playing in the sort of stopper role here with Caitlin Logue behind her.
Highlanders able to reach deep in their bench. Good opportunity to get that chance on the pitch, to get some minutes in, to log minutes as well with the upperclassmen and get into the system.
Yeah, with no freshmen on the roster, it's just good to see minutes for a freshman call-up from the JV team.
Very true.
It does look like a packed bench out there from Somerville. This may not be the first and only freshman to see some minutes today.
That is why the junior varsity roster is now sitting in front of me.
Well, when you have 57 players turn out for tryouts, you end up with a lot of players between two teams.
As Mateus now making a run for Lynn English. Gets that taken away by Pock. Nice job there by Sarah. The freshman. Nice defensive work there as they play it forward to Plata. Now Plata, she's got plenty of room. And she looks to pull back and gets it taken away by Maria Fowler. Out of bounds, off of Fowler. As we have another substitution. Olive Red heading off, I believe. That would be Olive. There's Aitza in there. Aitza. Rivera. Now Chose down there very nicely. Knocked away by Mahoney. Now Rivera has the opportunity. Just barely lost it off of her feet. As Reyes trying to get around Delia Richardson, no chance there. Delia just takes it right off of her feet. Played all the way back. Now Pock. As Mahoney tries to get it through, Fowler's able to send it back. Richardson sends it to the far side. As Valdez, unable to control that, got up over her head. Ball sent all the way down. And Julia Raffkind getting some work. Highlanders leading this one 5-0. A flood of goals from up and down the roster. As now Plata centers. Tried to play it back out to Camilla, a little bit behind her. Now Mahoney with it. And now Abarca Gresh. Unable to control that one. Opportunity now for Lynn English. And we're going to get a push-off foul against the Highlanders. A dangerous place for a free kick for the Bulldogs.
Leona Ramos just a little too aggressive there defending at left back and got called for the foul right on the edge of the box.
So Lynn English possibly their best offensive opportunity of the game thus far with this free kick. They have struggled to build anything. They send it in, and Raffkind able to control.
Still getting used to seeing Julie Rafkin not wearing all black out there.
And now Plata with it. As she will send it forward.
Oh, there it is.
Looking to match up there. Nice ball forward there. As Rosa just couldn't quite get through. As Rosa Aguilar had that. Now played back. Logue will play it to the near side to Richardson. Richardson over to Plata. Plata showing the skill, getting by the defender, looking to center. There's the shot from just outside the box. Valencia goes to her knees, and she's able to field that shot by Layla Abarca-Gresh.
Yeah, Barca-Gresh struck that well. Just happened to be right at the keeper. That's one where you hit it hard and hope you're a little bit off on your aim and that it finds one of the areas on the side. She struck it too true, right at the goalkeeper.
Caitlin Logue will send that out. As Pock now plays it back to Richardson. Highlanders once again looking to build here on the near side. Now Mahoney with it. She'll send it out here to Plata. And now Plata, she's got plenty of space. We know she's got the speed as well and the control. She'll touch it back to herself, look to center with the left foot. As it gets into the middle, Mahoney plays it off to Abarca-Gresh. Abarca-Gresh, though, loses it to Fowler there. As Fowler knocks it wide, it'll go out of bounds. Just over 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Highlanders leading 5-0. You can see some more JV players over there warming up on the sideline. Head coach Tony Arias taking this opportunity, leading 5-0 to get some playing time for some younger players. That ball played forward by Lynn English. As Romero trying to control it, ends up losing it out of bounds. Highlanders will get it on the turnover. And here comes the roster turnover.
All right, I see Mila Radvani. I see Abby McDonald. I see...
Is this the magic mirror? Is it? Are you using the magic mirror from...
No, I just know these players.
From Romper Room? I'm just curious. You just gave me a Romper Room flashback when you're looking at when you're looking out going, I see. For those not old enough, that is a children's program from way back when.
It might be Shuzuko Petrosky Harris, number 2, maybe out there. It is. We are looking into a glare.
Abigail Raish controlled it there for a moment. Now Romero, Halen Romero, for the Bulldogs. Challenged and turned away by Lionel Ramos. As we look at some of the folks we have out there, number 6, Annabelle Schneider is out there from the JV team. Number 17, Josephina Mian. Number 20, Marianne Bride. Lynn English looking to get this inbounded. And turnover once again as the Highlanders will control. Noted Sarah Pock out there. Also see Hannah Baxter out there. As the center here for Lynn English, but off the mark, out of bounds for the goal kick. As Rafkin will place this one in. Caitlin Logue will head to the bench. Looks like Rickson coming in for her. And she'll play that back sweeper role. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders leading this one 5-0. Goals up and down the roster as we're getting some younger players out now for the Highlanders. That's Abigail Raish trying to control there, number 25. Lost it there for a moment. Highlanders able to take it back as Rickson plays it forward. Now back to Raish. Turns it back, gives it to Pock. That one taken off of her feet. Opportunity here for Ava Jones. Jones being defended by Rickson. And Ramos closing in as well. And Ramos will clear it away. Back the other direction as the Highlanders controlling. Rajbanshi, number 11, is also out there from the JV team. She had a touch there.
He's always been a prolific goal scorer, going back to as long as I can remember. Kid likes to shoot the ball.
Well, she may very well get the opportunity as they continue to try to build some possession forward. Lynn English, though, able to get it away for a moment there. Ava Jones fighting for it there along with Ramos. Ramos goes down to the turf. And that will be called against Jones. Highlanders will get it here on the free kick. Now Pock will get it off the pass from Baxter. Baxter plays it forward.
Good ball by Schneider.
Nice ball by Schneider as she gets it forward. That goes to Bride. Marianne Bride trying to get the cross. Just barely unable to, but a good job by Bride as she earns the corner kick there, trying to get the cross.
Looks like Annabelle Schneider is going to take the corner.
Schneider out for the corner. This is great preparation for these younger players. Also great preparation for us, Jake.
Absolutely.
As Schneider sends that one in near post.
Just got to get to do it again.
Valencia unable to control. That had a lot of backspin on it, Jake, and I think that was made it difficult for Valencia to control it.
I see a number of families of the JV call-ups here, so they got to be very excited about this.
Schneider again sends that one in. The opportunity there. Oh, knocked off the goal line. Nice job there by the Lynn English defense. As your goal scorer, Rajbanshi, who loves to take shots, took that shot, but was repulsed at the line by the defender. I believe it was London Sang who was able to send that one away from the goal line. Highlanders looking to build again after that great corner kick by Schneider. She's got it on her boot. As Schneider looking forward, trying to get it forward to Rajbanshi. Sent back out wide by Raish. Now they get it into Petrosky Harris. She tries to turn. She's triple teamed but able to get it out. Now Bride with it. Bride with the cross.
Good cross.
Very nice cross there. Sent away with some authority by Brianna Ortega.
And this is encouraging for Somerville. Lately here, it's generally been in the attacking third for them with the JV team out there.
Now Schneider again, the opportunity. She had a beautiful corner earlier. That's over Valencia. Oh, Rajbanshi unable to get it settled. The shot opportunity here and into the back of the net by Abigail Raish. As the Highlanders JV team getting their second corner kick. Excellent corner kick by Annabelle Schneider, followed up by a finish by Abigail Raish. So the Highlanders now lead 6-0, as it is our JV squad doing the damage now for the Highlanders. Chasing after that one is Mateus. Pak will play it forward.
Viva. Basmati. Radvani.
We are now hearing that is actually Mila Radvani who got that score.
Somerville goal number 25, Mila Radvani.
So Mila Radvani coming up from the JV squad, gets the goal. Excellent job by Mila. Sorry, I was referring to the wrong uniform number. as that will do it. Long whistle sound, that will do it for the first half of play as the Highlanders, 6 goals. They are up 6-0 over the Bulldogs of Lynn English as they try to close it out to win the GBL for the second year in a row. We will be back here at Dilboy Stadium for second half action in just one moment on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders leading the Lynn English Bulldogs by the score of 6-0. Highlanders with a victory today can move themselves one step closer to a second straight GBL championship. And of course, this team already in the playoffs. And that's what we're going to talk about for just one moment before this second half begins. Playoffs have broken out across Highlander Nation here in the fall, as the boys soccer team will be in the postseason, the girls soccer team as well in the postseason. We'll have coverage of that for you here on Somerville Ed TV. Mash those buttons, like, share, subscribe, get those notifications so you'll know when we post those playoff games. But also, we have volleyball postseason action coming up and the possibility of a GBL championship in volleyball. We will have coverage of the games versus Revere as well as Lynn Classical. Those 2 tough volleyball programs coming up here on Somerville Ed TV as they will play the Highlanders in the next 2 weeks. Keep your eyes out for those, because if they are able to sweep those 2 games, it is viably possible, depending upon how Lynn Classical does in other games. If they suffer another loss, the Highlanders can take the GBL championship in girls volleyball, and that has not happened in quite a while. It's first time in 3 years that they are in the postseason as well. So we will have coverage of girls volleyball, boys soccer, and girls soccer. And don't forget the football team as well. We've got the battle for the picket fence coming up against Cambridge the night before Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Eve. So make sure you are share, subscribing to the Somerville Ed TV YouTube channel. Mash those buttons for us so that you can be notified when we are posting and broadcasting these playoff opportunities. We are underway here in the second half. Highlanders looking to control this game. Jake Wilson, Somerville Councilor at Large, alongside me here. As the Highlanders dominated that first half, 6-0. We see the varsity back out, but I would not be shocked to see the junior varsity back out very, very soon as well, as they also generated a goal, got that 6th goal from Mila Radvani to close the scoring in the first half, Jake.
Yeah, and it looks like almost the starting 11, but I think I see Avery Baldwin up top at one of the striking positions in place of Annika Johnson.
Now DeGoyer, she'll play that forward. Nice touch there by Delia Richardson, back to DeGoyer. As DeGoyer against Fowler there, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's a goal kick. It went out off of Adriana. Just a quick note, the 6-0 lead for the Highlanders results in a running clock unless the Bulldogs are able to cut it to a 5-goal lead at some point here in the second half. The clock will run unless the X is thrown up by the referee. So there will be no clock stoppages for goals or anything like that. If there is a red card or an injury and the X goes up, clock will stop. So the Highlanders a 6-0 lead right here as Wendy Santos trying to control. And Wendy gets called for the completely incidental handball as the hard kick ran right into her arm.
But Todd, you're not supposed to get called for an incidental handball. It's the law is very clear. It says only for an intentional handball.
I don't think there's anything intentional about that by Wendy Santos. However, Lynn English will get the free kick. Highlanders have dominated possession in this game. I would guesstimate it, since we aren't keeping possession numbers, but I would guesstimate it in the 90-10 range, as Lynn English has truly struggled to maintain their possession. As that pass knocked back into the center, Mateus able to get the ball downfield. She's been one of the more aggressive attackers for the Bulldogs today, as she's down on the pitch out of bounds now. Highlanders have seen goal scoring from all over their lineup, as we have had goals by Annika Johnson, Camila Plata. We know those folks can score goals. Delia Richardson as well with a goal. We know she can score goals as well. We've seen Isa Gomez as well as Carolina Brzezinski getting their names into the scoring line. A great assist by Olive Red on Brzezinski's goal. And then Mila Radvani coming up from the JV team finished off the scoring with the 6th goal for the Highlanders there in the first half, resulting in this 6-0 advantage. So the Highlanders, we can say, Jake, I believe here in the second half they're going to focus more on ball control, not necessarily goal scoring.
We can assume so. It might depend how our coaching staff feels about their coaching staff.
Excellent point. As that's played back by Logue.
But yeah, so far
Grafton.
It does look like they're intent on keeping possession, moving the ball around, not just relentlessly attacking.
The Highlanders playing this one forward. Rickson playing that forward. Now sent forward, looking for Richardson. It gets through, but here is DeGoyer. As DeGoyer runs onto it. DeGoyer fires that one towards the net, just didn't quite have the angle for it as Fowler was coming down on her defensively.
Yeah, the ball was a great ball. I don't know if it was intended for Adriana at the back post, but it found her. It was just taking her a little bit away from goal, and it just resulted in the tight angle there.
5 minutes lapsed here in the second half. Highlanders leading 6-0. Highlanders have games remaining against Everett as well as out of conference against Saugus. We will have coverage of that game against Saugus here on Somerville Ed TV, as well as coverage of that game against Everett. The game against Everett could very well be a championship game where they can secure the GBL championship. As down on the pitch there is Crystal Romero. She is up, ready to go there. Lynn English will get the free kick here. Highlanders also have one remaining game in their schedule, an out-of-conference game against Malden Catholic. That will close out their regular season, but of course we have postseason action coming for the Highlanders once again this season. And we will keep an eye on that as they are currently ranked number 41 in Division II. As DeGoyer fighting through, able to get it forward to Richardson, but cleared away at the last second by Hannah Claffey. Now Bridget Burgoyne with the throw in. Reyes tries to control. It ends up with Wendy Santos. Nice work there between Richardson and Santos. As Wendy's through ball there, though, knocked away by Sang. Now Lynn English looking to counter here, but errant pass forward by Reyes. Could not connect up with Romero. We're going a long throw in there. DeGoyer will come through and get it. She's got control. She will drop it with Richardson on the outside making the run. Nice cross there as Richardson tries to set it up. There's Wendy Santos with the shot from the top of the box. Oh, Valencia just able to get a hand on that one. As we've seen Wendy taking some shots from just outside the box this season. I got to say, Jake, I like it when she does that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good part of her game that she's out of here. It looked like Valencia might have injured her shoulder there. While laid out, she kind of flipped over, and she seemed to be holding her shoulder as she came up with the ball. Hopefully she's okay.
Definitely something to keep an eye on as she's working that right shoulder as we speak. That ball sent back to Wendy Santos. Avery Baldwin in there as well, as they try to find Baldwin there. Baldwin with the touch to the outside, looking for the center to Richardson, but it's cleared away by Claffey. Now an opportunity developing is Romero, but Ellsworth able to just take it right away from her. Now DeGoyer has it. DeGoyer with speed. Fowler looking to challenge. She'll drop it with Richardson. A little give and go there, but Fowler's able to catch up to it. DeGoyer not giving up on it. And here comes Richardson, but Fowler able to work through it.
Good determined defending there by Fowler, who had to deal with a couple of Highlanders there. in her own box and on the edge of it.
Fowler clears that one away. Out of bounds, Highlanders have the possession. 31 minutes remaining, Highlanders leading 6-0. So they get tuned up, ready to go for the postseason, as well as looking to secure their second straight GBL championship. Wendy Santos with the touch there, got away from her a bit to Ortega. Plays that forward. Romero trying to get on that ball, but DeGoyer is able to get it away from her. Now Burgoyne to DeGoyer. Highlanders just showing the skill, able to maintain the ball possession here as Ellsworth will send it out wide to Rickson. As Burgoyne sends it forward, trying to get it forward to Richardson. Ellsworth with the touch there. Romero chases it down. That one's sent forward. Delia can run onto it. There's Wendy Santos. She sends it wide to DeGoyer. DeGoyer, nice touch there. Through ball to Richardson. Plays it forward, trying to get it over to Avery Baldwin for the shot. Just got by her, and Valencia able to play it.
That was a really intelligent reverse ball there by Adriana DeGoyer. I believe using her weaker right foot to play in Delia Richardson. Just a really, really intelligent pass.
Turnover on the pitch here as we see a lot of new Highlanders out on the pitch. JV team making this appearance. JV team able to play in this game. One of the reasons why they're fresh and ready to go in this game, Lynn English does not have a junior varsity squad.
I see Sarah Pock out there. It once again becomes the first JV player to make an appearance in this half as well. You'll notice Bridget Burgoyne is not out there. That's not an accident. They both wear number 4.
That is correct.
They can't both play at the same time, I believe.
That ball will get out of bounds. It looks like we have a corner kick coming up for the Highlanders, and Plata will take it. Plata looking to set this one up. And Valencia let it get through her hands. An opportunity there, but it's cleared away and out. And now Lynn English looking to build a counter back the other direction. As Rokeme, her pass unable to be controlled, and she goes down to the pitch. As I believe maybe some knees connected there. Ramos as well for the Highlanders. She goes down to a knee as well. It's Gabby Vieira out, Somerville trainer.
We can run through some of the personnel here. Coco Brown's in at left back. Annika Johnson is out there now. Layla Mahoney out in the midfield. Camila Plata playing up top. Caitlin Logue looks to have moved up into at least a midfield, if not attacking role. I believe that's Layla Barker-Gresh out there. And Emma Lounsbury playing possibly on the right side. I think that's everything. Did I miss anyone?
I don't believe so. I believe you got everyone. Rafkin still in at goal.
Yeah.
As Coco Brown plays that forward. Mahoney trying to feather that pass through. Now Barker-Gresh chasing this down, and she'll get possession back to Pock. Pock plays it out wide, and it winds up with Barker-Gresh playing a little give-and-go action. Good center
Nice
there as Brzezinski sends that one in. Now Lounsbury chasing it down. Valencia's off of her line. An opportunity developing here as Mahoney tried to put the foot to it but didn't have enough pressure on it. And that one shot forward as well, but Valencia had gotten back onto her line in time as Coco Brown took that second shot.
Mahoney just didn't quite connect with that. It might have been a Barker Gresh coming in who hit that. Again, second time she's hit that well, but just right at the keeper. It's too accurate.
Out wide here as Brown will inbounds here.
We'll do it again.
Trying to connect there with Annika Johnson. Johnson with a goal in this game.
I was going to say if she could get it to Caitlin Logue. She tried, just couldn't quite get it there. Caitlin was in a lot of space there up top.
Now Johnson gives it to Mahoney. Mahoney will play it out wide. And back to Pock now. Pock to a Barker Gresh, back to Mahoney.
No one told her she could turn there. She had time to turn with the ball.
All the way back, they're going to go to Rafkind. Now Pock with it. Gets that deflected out of bounds. Highlander ball. 26 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 6-0. Lounsbury now fighting for the ball. Olive Red gets control for a moment of Barker Gresh, back to Red. And now Fatina Abdelnabi for Lynn English, able to send that ball forward.
Good call by the keeper there.
Rafkind off of her line, taking control.
She probably just wants to stay warm a little bit. She's had a pretty a pretty boring game back there in goal for Somerville.
I, as one who resided between the pipes for a while, on a very good team, as a matter of fact, there were plenty of times the coaches told me to stop counting the daisies and keep an eye on the game.
Joking aside, it can get chilly, especially as the sun drops down here on a fairly cool, crisp fall night. It can get cold back there in goal if you're not active. So
that's very, very true. It's a Barker Gresh, nice ball forward, gives it to Logue. Logue out wide here to Johnson. She's got plenty of room in front of her. She'll pull it to the inside, though. Split the defenders, looking to get it to Logue. Logue is into the box. Just poked away at the last second. As Caitlin Logue was about to line that one up, London Seng was able to come through and clear it away for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Logue and Johnson combined really nicely in that sequence. Logue first playing that ball out to Johnson, then Johnson playing her in. Deserved a goal, I would say, Todd.
Under 25 minutes remaining, corner kick is the result. Plata plays it. It looked for all the world like Camilla was trying to bend that one in at that front post.
They've given a goal kick, though, so it looks like that ball went out of play before the goalkeeper did paw it away.
I believe it did, as Valencia, though, got the paw out there, but it was out of bounds. 24 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders leading 6-0. Clock will run. Fowler will send this one away for the Bulldogs. Highlanders with a win today set them up with the opportunity to secure the GBL championship against Everett next week. As Annika Johnson in, she will center it. Now it winds up on Caitlin Logue's feet. Now Johnson with it again. Johnson gives it up to Plata. Plata, she'll take the shot, and it goes wide to the left as Camilla Plata just not quite on target on that one.
Definitely a lot of passing in the opposing 18 there for Somerville. Clearly under some instructions to even an attack, move the ball around.
Focusing on ball control. That is what the Highlanders are doing now here in the second half, leading 6-0. So that ball out wide to Claffey. Just looking at what the Highlanders have coming up. Zelia Valdez coming onto the pitch for the Highlanders. Looking at what the Highlanders have coming up, they've got this game against Lynn English. They have Saugus coming up at the end of this week, Friday the 18th. That'll be 4:15 here at Dilboy Stadium. Then they host Everett. That will be next week, Tuesday the 22nd 4:15 here at Dilboy Stadium. If this result holds, leading 6-0, the Highlanders will have the opportunity to secure their second straight GBL championship with a victory against Everett on the 22nd at 4:15, as Valencia unable to stop that beautiful cross. And who's on the other end of it but Camila Plata for the goal?
That's why you keep making the run. Even if it looks like the keeper's going to get to it, you keep making that run. Just assume they're not going to get to it. Camila gets the reward for her perseverance there.
I believe it was Valdez who got the cross on that as well from out wide. I'm not 100% certain.
It was Olive Red.
Was it Olive Red who got the cross on that?
I think.
It was a beautiful cross. And like you said, that's why you go towards the goal. That's why you want to be in position. Valencia,
that's why you make those runs.
Unable to control. Highlanders leading 7-0 now. Second goal of the contest for Camila Plata. It's Lynn English Romero trying to turn the corner there against Coco Brown, unable to. Highlanders will finish their season here at Dilboy Stadium against Malden Catholic on the 24th. That is a 6 p.m. game on the 24th. That is the finish of their regular season. And then we will find out what their matchup is in the postseason, as we will have coverage of that postseason here on Somerville Ed TV. Plata with the ball now. Nice pass from Abarca Gresh. Plata will play it out wide. Not quite able to get the cross as Olive Red this time chases it down, sends it in. Claffey sends it away.
And Todd, I couldn't tell if Coco Brown was glaring over at the ball kid for not getting her a ball. It was her sister Willa.
Got to be on time. If you're the ball kid,
even if you're
and
the
it's
sibling.
your sister,
and
your sister's waiting on the ball. You're gonna hear about it later if you're not efficient with your work. As Annika Johnson into the box. Speaking of efficiency, a beautiful pass by Plata. Barca Gresh trying to get control there. Mahoney with it.
Just couldn't shift it onto her right foot. She deserves a goal. She's struck a couple really nice shots in this game, and I'm sure she's looking to have one find the back of the net.
It's Mahoney trying to chase that one down, and Lynn English able to get it away. There's a solid back line here for the Highlanders today. Anything Lynn English has tried to build, it's just ended on the feet of a Caitlin Logue or a Fiona Rickson, as that one did as well. Solid Highlander defense, just not letting anything by them.
Yeah, and they haven't had too much to do, but when they've been called upon, they've been up for it. I imagine pretty soon here we're going to see the mass warm-up taking place on the running track behind the Highlander bench there as the JV get ready to come in en masse.
As if on cue, a couple folks getting the sweats off right now as they will be coming in. 19 minutes remaining in this game. Highlanders lead it 6-0. Or 7-0, I should say. Strike that.
Very important seventh goal. Todd.
Seventh goal. Camila Plata had her second of the game. And she's working for a possible hat trick here with the ball. Just controlling it there, keeping it away, plays it out wide, trying to connect up there with Red. Mahoney able to poke it away to Valdez. Now Olive Red once again. Nice cross there from Olive. Valencia able to control. It's a good thing she did, because Plata was on the doorstep.
She was lurking, ready for any sort of spill.
Valencia will boot this one away. Mahoney with the control. And she'll play it forward to Plata. Now Camila over to Logue. As Caitlin plays it out wide. Centered in. Plata's got it. Poked away at the last second. Fowler able to get it away.
What a great cross by Olive Red there.
It was. Olive Red has been tremendous out there on that far side. Multiple excellent crosses just here in the second half, maybe in the last 5 minutes. That ball out off the Highlanders. Bulldogs will have it. Inbounds here by Crystal Romero. Actually, no. It will be Maria Fowler. As Brown got that over her head, but chases it down. She's able to control, keeping it away
Good skill
from
there.
Abdel Nabi.
Sorry, Todd.
No, no
Really
problem.
good skill there by Coco Brown to do a little trick on the ball to free herself up.
As Rafkin plays it with her feet. Coco Brown, nice touch there. Mahoney with it now, has got some space. Nice pull back there. She finds the space to make the play forward. Plata trying to run onto it. She gets bodied off there by Rokem.
Almost passed it to herself there.
That was Rokeme with the turn. Pass goes forward, but there's Rickson once again. Now Pock. Beautiful ball forward, just a little too far. No, Olive Red able to get onto it. Just got out of bounds. As the official down the line, able to make the call. 16:30 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 7-0. Goals up and down the lineup for the Highlanders.
And I see the JV team stirring on the bench, possibly under instructions to go get warm in anticipation of coming in for some more minutes.
As that one sent towards Elia Valdez, she got the knee to it, couldn't quite control off the first touch, out of bounds, goal kick for Lynn English.
It looks like Rosa Aguilar is in, as well as trying to make out these numerals again.
They've been good for that record. They've been good people.
Yes.
Fowler will send that one away. Pock with the touch to Abarca Gresh. Now Mahoney. Back to Abarca Gresh. Layla showing nice control, nice pass outside there. Olive Red lined up once again. She'll cross it. Beautiful cross there. Valencia is able to get the hands to it, knock it down. Fowler clears. Abarca Gresh, top of the box, takes the shot. And Valencia is able to stop it. She goes down to her knees and controls.
You can tell Layla wants that goal. She's got to keep shooting. It's coming sooner or later. Except I guess she might run out of time here if the JV ends up coming on. You can tell she does want that goal.
15 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders up 7-0. As right through Coco Brown, nobody challenging her. She'll take it in deep.
She might have been able to keep going with it.
Yeah, she could have. As Mahoney controls it over to Abarca Gresh. Now Pock with it. She sends it forward. Nice ball to Elia Valdez. Valdez touched it up looking for Abarca Gresh, but Rokeme able to get in there, mess things up for a moment. And Olive Red had the ball taken away there.
Good tackle.
Yeah, Olive Red said, I don't like that. I'm going to take that ball back. Touched there by Rosa Aguilar. Bulldogs able to clear. Rickson on the back line. Gives it to Mahoney. Mahoney turns it to the interior. Drops it off for Abarca Gresh. Now Abarca Gresh. So we get a whistle. Player down for Lynn English behind the play.
And again, I'm guessing the referee stopped play there with Somerville on the attack because, although I see her limping out there. They're only supposed to do it if it's a head injury. Otherwise, you're supposed to let the play continue.
As Mateus limping off.
We have the Lynn English goalkeeper down as well. Maybe, hopefully, just resting.
Stretched out Valencia there in front of her net. As Mateus, Giancarla Mateus heading off the field. One of the Lynn English players who has been able to get the ball forward in terms of attack. She's been one of the most active attackers for Lynn English when they've been able to get some possession, but the Highlanders just dominating possession today. 13:49 remaining in the game. 7-0 the Highlander lead. So we look at what we have ahead for you here on Somerville Ed TV. Don't forget, we also will have for the third straight year coverage of the GBL Cross Country Championship, as that is coming up Wednesday, October 23rd. we will have that for you on our network. Somerville Ed TV, Highlanders, 2 straight GBL championships, dominating GBL cross country and doing an excellent job this year as well. So we will have coverage of that GBL championship in cross country coming up for you here on Somerville Ed TV. 13:25 remaining here in the game. Highlanders up 6-0 as Johnson fouled there. I believe Fowler got whistled for that one, so that'll give the opportunity here for Fiona Rickson to send it away.
With the right footer taking this is going to be an in-swinger coming in with the players rushing onto it.
And there's the in-swing. Looked like they were trying to get Johnson in there or anybody else with the head.
It's a great ball.
It was.
Deserved to have someone get on the other end of it.
Claffey sends that one away for the Bulldogs. Barker Gresh trying to control. All the way back, Rickson sends it out wide to Pock. Nice ball by Pock, just right on a Barker Gresh's feet. And she's got a runner out wide. That's Olive Red. She's been tremendous crossing from that corner this time, just not quite able to redirect it the way she wanted for the full cross, but that has been working throughout this entire second half.
We would say just couldn't wrap her foot around the ball there, Todd.
12 minutes remaining here in the game. Highlanders looking to pick up their 10th victory of the season. Annika Johnson, a little ball back to herself. Gives it off. Right to the interior there. Opportunity developing. Shot wide by the Highlanders there.
Good to see the player go with a left foot there. Love to see I'm assuming a weak-footed shot. Who knows? Maybe she's a lefty. My thinking is she's a righty typically, so good to see a left foot being used. And if you're wondering, I will say, Todd, if you're wondering how the JV can come out there and move the ball around so well, they've been playing a possession-oriented game basically since they were, third graders coming into the travel program of Somerville Youth Soccer. That's one of the things we really looked to do was build a cohesive bridge basically from the moment kids come up to travel to when they go up to the high school to where they're able to play the kind of possession-oriented game that Coach Arias looks to have his girls play here at the high school level. It's not an accident.
Right. Well, and as you look also at the success this junior varsity team is having only 2 losses on the season for the JV team itself and also undefeated in their GBL play throughout the year as their only 2 losses have come to Cambridge as well as Framingham. So both losses outside of the GBL. So, Highlanders as GBL champions, looks like we have the opportunity for a second straight year, and who knows what might happen beyond that. As you see the future ahead of us right here, the JV team basically out there. Josephina, I should say, Mian.
Josie, you can call her Josie.
Josie. This is great homework for me.
Get to learn a bunch of new names.
A ton of new names. I love
interesting to
it.
see Hannah Baxter playing at a left back role. We generally always played her, in an attacking mid or even a striking role. She's got a really good shot on her. So cool to see her getting some run in defense. I'm guessing she will get forward and attack and make some good things happen down that left wing.
Fowler with the throw in. And there is Hannah Baxter trying to control there. Rickson now coming up with the ball. Plays that one forward. There's Mila Redvani, our goal scorer for the JV. As they got that ball forward, looking for Rajbanshi. I want to see a shot from Rajbanshi. You talked about a shot.
It's found her twice. I think one went off maybe a upper leg and one maybe off of a torso, but she technically has 2 attempts on goal, on target even. They just weren't with her feet.
Corner kick set up here for the Highlanders, looking back post here as Marianne Bride, last to touch it for the Highlanders, went out.
Another good corner there by Annabelle Schneider.
Yeah, Schneider's been very impressive in her minutes out there on the pitch. She's made some
a good
very
player.
nice passes as well.
A very, very good player, good central midfielder.
Fowler sends this one away for Lynn English. There's Pak. Gets it forward to Radvani. Radvani looking, trying to get it to Rajbanshi, just couldn't quite get it through.
Good. Good by me in there to, under pressure from 2 defenders, get that ball back to her left back.
And Rafkin will set things up. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders leading 7-0. As Lounsbury has it out wide, she'll send it forward. Played there by Bride.
And Nargia Rajbanshi isn't the only striker out there who loves to shoot. Shizuko Petrosky-Harris really loves to shoot. So I got a feeling if the ball finds either of them anywhere near the box, they're going to be letting it rip.
Well, they don't want Mila Radvani to be the only JV player to score, for goodness sake. Come on now. There is Radvani with it. She gives it back to Pak.
I'm hopeful you get to see Radvani do a little bit of dribbling and some tricks on the ball. She's one of my favorite players all time in terms of watching just what she does. She's very shifty out there and really agile with the ball and can, give defenders fits sometimes.
Bride got that over to Schneider, able to play that one back. Now Lounsbury trying to save it from going out. She's able to. Emma plays it back. Rickson has it.
That's where I'd be yelling. Involve your keeper. She's so cold out there. Give her something to do.
Baxter plays it forward to Radvani. Touches it to Schneider. Now Schneider with it. Plays it out wide. Trying to connect up there. Looking for Petrosky-Harris. Now once again Radvani. Radvani trying to find Petrosky-Harris. There she is in front of the net. And the hand is up. Oh my goodness gracious.
VAR wants another look at that. No, I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. Referee seemed to be down there in line with it, so we're going to assume that they got one right. Let's talk about how nice a ball that was over the top, playing a teammate in, regardless of the offside decision.
Nice ball in there by Radvani. Now Schneider once again. Oh, nice touch there by Schneider to Petrosky-Harris. Out wide they go. And that ball will go out. I believe it was off of the Bulldogs.
It was off of Somerville, but
Maybe.
I think they're giving the throw to Somerville there. Bulldogs are definitely asking for the throw. Yeah, and the ref did see
There
it.
we go.
It did take a deflection off the Somerville player.
Under 6 minutes remaining. Highlanders lead 7-0. This will be their 10th GBL win as well as their 10th win of the season.
Ooh. Collision there between Marianne Bride and the left back for Lynn English.
And through the opportunity here as Rajbanshi unable to get it off there though.
She got a shot. It just took a deflection. There you got to see her shoot with her feet.
There we go.
It did take a deflection though.
Good job on the back line. Claffey has been very good. Hannah Claffey along with Fowler. Highlanders could have scored even more today if not for their resilient play back there.
Yeah. Goalkeepers made some saves.
Yes, Valencia as well.
Defenders have been generally pretty solid. Somerville's owned the midfield definitely.
That one cleared away by Claffey. I believe it was Claffey who was on the goal line and sent that ball away from that Highlander corner kick from earlier in the first half. She was the defender on the line when Valencia was out of position. And again, Jake, they skip Rafkin and all of the ball control in the back.
I'd be yelling at them to involve their keeper. It's just good. It's a good habit to get into anyway. Recycling the ball, passing back to your goalkeeper. Plus, just when it's chilly out there.
Especially when it's chilly.
Yeah.
Inbound here for Hannah Baxter. 5 minutes on the stadium clock. Official time kept down on the field. The long whistles will signify the end of this one. So the Highlanders lead 7-0. Tough drop to the pitch there for Radvani. immediately right back up, though.
I didn't think there was much in that. I think that was more just the whatever's going on with this Dilboy turf. Harp on it every game. I've never seen so many players lose their footing on relatively new carpet like this.
Yeah, Fowler getting the communication there, I will say, from the referee, but I agree with you, Jake. I did not see a lot in that.
I don't think we're alone.
As Rickson sends that one into the box.
Good
Claffey
header.
able to clear it out, but Rajbanshi with it now, trying to turn it. Fowler now for Lynn English, and Rajbanshi able to send that one right back, but it'll go out for the goal kick. As we near the end of this one, awaiting the long whistles, Highlanders lead 7-0. All of, or I should say 6 of their goals coming in the first half.
It's good play.
Played forward by Baxter. Rajbanshi unable to get it under control, though. It was a nice idea, though.
Yep.
Fowler will inbounds this one for the Bulldogs. Highlanders looking forward to a big matchup against Everett next week. In between that, this coming Friday, they will be facing off against Saugus here at Dilboy Stadium. That will be on Friday at 4:15, the 18th. Then on the 22nd, Everett will be in here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders will have the GBL championship on their boot in that game. A victory against Everett on Tuesday the 22nd is a second straight GBL championship for the Highlanders. And the long whistles sound as the Highlanders take this one by a final of 7-0.
Might have shorted this one a little, Todd.
Maybe a little bit. It felt a little short, I have to admit.
We'll make the refs have a dinner reservation joke.
Yeah, I believe they might actually have a reservation, and it would be very nice if you'd let them go to their dinner, Jake. Goodness gracious me. So the Highlanders take this one by the score of 7-0, scoring up and down the lineup. Camilla Plata with 2 goals. Annika Johnson with a goal, Delia Richardson with a goal, Isa Gomez with a goal, Carolina Brzezinski as well with a goal. She was assisted by Olive Red, an absolutely beautiful assist by Olive on that play. And coming up from the JV squad, Mila Redvani put in a goal as well as she gets onto the sheet for the varsity squad. So the Highlanders winning this one 7-0, Jake. It's all on their boot. They've got Everett coming up next week, but can't look past Saugus on Friday. 3 games, or I should say, yes, 3 games remaining in the season, and then it's the postseason.
Yep, it's all there for them. Their goal is in sight. The first goal of the season, at least. Defending that GBL title. So hopefully they're able to get a good result against Saugus, and then achieve goal number 1 in the game after that.
And we will be back covering that Saugus game on the 18th. We will also have that Everett game here on Somerville. Ed TV available for you to watch. That's coming up on the 22nd edition of that. We have volleyball action coming up as the Highlanders facing off against Revere on the volleyball court, and then possibly a championship game against Lynn Classical for the GBL championship in volleyball. We will see how that will play out. And that will do it for us here from Dilboy Stadium. Thank you very much, Jake Wilson on commentary. Thank you very much, Joe Constantine on camera as well as direction. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV.